Hey everybody, my name is Tony Lucero, and if you're watching this, you've probably already seen the little 3.5 minute video that I narrated about this amazing product, this amazing device called iTerra. We call it a hot blower wand that does amazing things. I got some special guests on tonight that want to share their story, share their testimonial with you. My first one is my buddy Bernie. Bernie, I want you to come on and share your testimonial and what you've discovered using this device.
Hi, Tony. Sorry, I was on mute. But I'm Bernie Dybel, and I'm 61 years old. I live in Southern California, and I started using the wand about 30 days ago, and I have some serious varicose veins. And when I say serious, I have bulging. And I had some scarring down at the bottom. Anybody with varicose veins that has advanced, they understand what that's about. I had some pain in my leg, and I also have arthritis in my left knee, where it's painful when I start to lift the leg. You could feel it. And the first day, actually, when I used it, I could get mobility from that on that leg. I could lift and lower it, and without it really being painful. I was amazed at that. And then as I used it, I noticed that my poor circulation in my leg just became, I felt better. I felt more mobility. My nerves were like popping. You know, they were just, you could really feel the reaction time and everything. It was just very, very different. And now, it's not a before and after yet, but it is amazing how much like fresh skin is on my leg now. And the arthritic pain is absolutely 95% eliminated. And so I'm loving this thing. And as it just continues to advance, I'm going to continue to use it until it stops, but it hasn't. And then things continue to get better. My veins are reduced in size. And we're documenting it. It's a beautiful product. I love it.
I love it. Thanks for sharing that. And obviously the pain going away, that's got to feel good. Thanks so much, Bernie. I want to bring on my good friend, Larry. What a great story, Larry, you've got. I've actually had a chance to watch you over the last month, and your story just keeps getting better. So would you please share this wand and what you've discovered while using it?
I sure will. Thanks, Tony. Larry Weezy, Norfolk, Nebraska. I'll be turning 60 this year. My body's kind of done a lot of things to me over time. And as anybody who's been through world or experienced any kind of life-altering events, your mind seems to hold it, and then you're a hostage. So just bear with me a little bit. I started getting migraine super bad through the VA. I was seeking help, and they wanted to treat me ultimately with severing a nerve for my migraine. I was treated with Botox, nerve blockers, nerve injections, physical therapy, neurology, and they told me nothing would work, and I was just going to take medicine the rest of my life. Shortly after that is when Tony and Rhonda reached out to us, and they talked about a terahertz wand, which was foreign to me. We accepted and we took the challenge, and I got some amazing results. My migraine sits in the back of my head. It's always there. It generates, and it causes me a lot of distress, anxiety. It exacerbates my PTSD, takes me to a different level. So I'm constantly in a battle. For those who understand them highs and lows with PTSD, I take the wand and I just work this area. Just blow directly here. I include my lymph nodes and my armpits. And I've also learned the sternum. I'm waking up my sternum. It's helped me a lot. I'm able to hold my PTSD at a bay, at a good area, not holding it hostage or using it against me or for me. It's coming down. The walls are coming down. I feel more grateful with everything. We're in a process of moving right now, so my anxiety hits a level, and I'll work myself to death because I don't want to stop. I used this last night and I felt relief immediately. I woke up feeling relief immediately, both mind and my body. And I love what this has done for me. So anybody with PTSD, please reach out to me. I don't have your answer, but I can sure show you a way that will benefit you.
Oh, Larry, thank you so much for that. Guys, PTSD and obviously the migraines, I only can imagine. I maybe had one migraine in my life, and I didn't like that. So if that's what that was, I'm glad you're getting relief from that. I love the word relief. I'm going to bring on my buddy Francisco. Francisco, again, it's just been amazing kind of hearing what you're doing with some of the customers you have on, but as well as your own story. So can you share what you've discovered by using this amazing device?
Thank you, Tony. Thank you. Hello, everyone. My name is Francisco. I'm from East Hartford, Connecticut, and I'm 34 years old. And I've suffered from playing sports back in the day. I've suffered from a shoulder injury when I was in high school. I actually separated my shoulder and my collarbone, and it's always played a part in something it's been affecting me ever since that happened. And of course doing BMX, falling off the bike a few times, it happens, but I'm very active and, I love to stay active and do sports and, I like to have fun. So, but, obviously doing those sports, it's very hard to, go full force, with what I want, go all in, because I obviously have some things holding me back, as time goes on, the body starts to wear down. But I gotta say, this wand right here, this is a game changer for me, because I have been able to basically take care of the shoulder and collarbone pain. Like it's like completely diminished. I've been using it for about 2 months now. And, doing yoga and stuff like that, doing the shoulder rolls, that's when I was really feeling it. I'm like, oh no. And then this wand came into my life and I've just been using it ever since, every day. And I feel brand new. And can't forget the water. You got to stay hydrated. So, I'm wanding the water and I don't go anywhere without, I take this wand everywhere with me. And, obviously I'm helping as many people as I can, I'm showing people like, hey, this is something new and it's something that's working for me. And it's been amazing the results that, the people that I've shared it with have been getting as well. So I'm super grateful for, just even having this in my life. The universe is always providing what we need at the timing that we need it. So I'm super grateful for all of you guys and obviously this amazing device. Thank you, Tony.
Thank you so much, Francisco. I love it. I love the fact you brought up the water. That's a whole new conversation, which we'll have at some point. The testimonials just behind drinking the water are amazing. Okay, I'm going to turn it all the way to my buddy in Canada. Chris, come on and share what you've experienced, because I know you have been studying frequency for a long time, and share with everyone what you've discovered by using this amazing wand.
Yes, thank you, Tony. So, the wand is absolutely unbelievable. I've, in fact, this past weekend, had some shoulder pain, unusual deep shoulder pain, and I've never encountered that. I guess, I don't know, maybe I was releasing some energy or something going on. But after 10, 15 minutes of wanding, the pain just decreased piece by piece by piece. And the energy and everything relieved. So, and by the way, I'm Chris from Ontario, Canada, and I'm my age, 50 years old.
Thank you so much, Chris. Shoulder pain, I only can imagine. I've heard this thing called frozen shoulder, where people don't raise their shoulder up. So, thanks for sharing. I thank all of my gentlemen for sharing that, guys. I love talking about this device. I'm going to be 57 years old in a couple months, and I consider myself a very proactive individual. Like I've always been on the front end of wellness, the foods I eat, things like that. But I had something happen about 8 months ago, and I was doing some work. I live on an acreage out here in Nebraska, and I was doing some work for a period of about 5 days in a row where I was doing a lot of lifting. I was moving things around. I was raking leaves. I was doing all things we do on our acreage. And I noticed that my hands started swelling up. And I also noticed that they were getting tight. Like my hands felt like they were unable to close. And then I woke up one morning, I had this weird thing happen where both of my ring fingers were completely locked like this. And so I discovered what that was. I thought it was going, oh my gosh, I'm getting old. I'm 57 now. I've got this arthritis or whatever these people talk about. And what it was is I strained all these tendons, and I had the thing called trigger finger. And I had to have steroid shots because I couldn't open them up and they were so painful. So steroid shots helped, lasted about 90 days. And then again, they locked up. I had to go have 2 more shots. And you guys, I'm just telling you, I'm not somebody that likes going to the doctor or having shots. And so I had to find another solution. And I found this wand, this device, and the terahertz frequency. Literally what it allowed me to do is to work on these areas. The inflammation is the number one thing this thing takes care of. The heat feels amazing. I started working on these areas, and I'm proud to say, since I've been doing this for the last 2.5 months, I have movement in my hands. I don't have that stiffness, that tightness. And so if you know anybody that's got hand issues or tendonitis or tennis elbow or anything with their hands, arthritis, tightening, trigger finger, which I don't wish for anybody, you guys, this device worked for me, and there's a really good chance it can work for you as well. So I want to thank all my gentlemen for coming on and sharing from their heart their experience with this amazing product. And if you know anyone that is dealing with any types of injuries and or types of issues, you guys, please reach out to us. We're more happy to share what this device can do, because there's so many different applications for it. We thank you for your time, and we look forward to talking to you. Get back with the person that shared this with you and let them know, hey, you know what? I got to find out more about this wand. All right. Have a great time, guys. Bye-bye.